Hey everybody, it's Ross, your local adventurer, backpacker, outdoorsman. I'm here today on the beautiful Pine Island Ridge in sunny South Florida to teach you how to pack your backpack. So we're going to start big and go small. This is my granddaddy backpack. It's an Osprey and it holds 88 liters. So there's bigger ones, but this is about as big as I'll go. It's pretty good for like a week outing. And if you go any smaller, this top thing breaks off and it becomes a fanny pack, but I've never done that. So how you load it, you want to think like close into you and low to the ground, because if you're higher, if the weight is higher, it's going to knock you over, and if it's farther out from your back, then it's going to make you less stable too. So what I like to do is load the bottom, and this pack has a cool little zipper so you can get to the basement, and there's like a little divider. I'll throw my sleeping bag in there. Here's my, it's not an REI, it's a Eastern Mountain Sports sleeping bag. Throw that in there, and then sometimes I could even get the sleeping pad. This is a Big Agnes blow-up inflatable pad, and it's about 2 inches thick, so it gets you off the ground and it's comfortable. So that'll go in here, and then you could even throw more stuff if you need to, tent stakes or whatever. So there's the basement, and when you open up the main compartment of the pack, if you can see down in there, everything is separated, so you can kind of just pack on top as you need. Like I said, the heavier items toward the bottom and in, so the tent will probably be your heaviest item. And I like to just put that upright. If I can't get it across in the bottom, then I'll just put it upright. And that takes up most of the pack weight. There are smaller, lighter tents, but this is fine for me. It's an REI quarter dome 2 sleeper. So that's cool. Then that's the big three: your pack, your sleeping bag, and your tent. That whole system right there. Next, you get into cooking. I've had this Jetboil for like 7 or 8 years right now, and it's been working perfectly. I don't have the gas, so I can't give you guys a demo. That's another video on cooking outdoors, but it's pretty easy. Everything stores inside. It's got the burner. Screws in like that, and your gas can screws in the bottom. Flip that out and you're ready to go. So that's the easiest. I like to keep it really easy when I'm in the backcountry. Some people, you bring a fishing pole, and you're not gonna lie, eating freeze-dried food. I've seen somebody pull in trout right next to me, and I'm kind of jealous on what they're eating. So here's the Jetboil. That'll go kind of in there because it's a heavier item toward the bottom. This is my bag that I use to hang food. You want to hang your food up in a tree limb, 10 feet off the ground, 5 or 10 feet from the trunk of the tree, to keep bears and other animals out of there. I chose red because it's visible, you can't lose it. So in here, have a water reservoir. I'll usually hike with one of these completely full, plus a Nalgene or any other kind of plastic. I like Smart Water bottles. They're nice and light and they take up not too much room. And then I keep it simple, like I said, so a little bowl, cup, colors of course, and I went to the bamboo spoon. I had all these plastic sporks and they broke, and you're not sporking it anyways, so I just have a good old bamboo spoon that reaches into the bottom of the deepest food bag. So that all goes in here. Anything food related you're going to want to hang and away from your tent, so you want to get all the air out as good as you can. And that'll go in there. Water pump, this is a big thing. I have a Katahdin water pump. This thing has it's failed me once, but that was from my user error, but it's pretty small and compact, and I have the adapter here that fits right into the wide mouth of a Nalgene bottle to make it really easy to use on the go. And this thing, it doesn't weigh not even a pound, so this thing I don't mind, especially if I'm through hiking or taking more stops. I'll keep it on the outside for easy access. This outside pocket got pretty shredded on one trip, so I don't use it for much, but this isn't falling out of here. I'm not one of those guys that likes a lot of stuff dangling from their pack. I like everything included. And then there's other, you can have all these other odds and ends. Here's my warm hat and gloves. I always carry these in the pack with me. Depending on the route I'm taking, you might need a climbing helmet. So that'll go up on the top, or if you really have no space, you can clip the helmet to the outside. And oh, when nature calls, do the right thing and dig yourself a hole. Don't just leave your toilet paper and your excrement everywhere, because nobody wants to see that in the wilderness. So you know, they have all these fancy folding ones. This is $2 from Home Depot, and it does the trick, and it's nice and light. So that's really it for my big week-long excursions. This thing, I'm not going to fold it up too tightly, but it compresses, so you kind of do that. And then when you have a heavy weight on your pack, you got to be careful, because some people throw their back out when they pick it up. So I like to do this every time. Sometimes it's overkill, but I like to be safe. You grab it by the straps, bring it to the knee. Do that. It's a lot harder when there's 60 pounds in there, but whatever. And then you have your waist pack. Here's where I keep the gummy bears. Easy access all day. And then your chest strap. That's it. And this pack fits right above the base of the backbone, so it's not sagging too low. Your hips do most of the support. You can kind of see it's not even really weighing on my shoulders, so that's how you know the pack fits you correctly. They have adjustable torsos, so if you're shorter, if you're taller, you could adjust the pack to you. So that's my big pack, so to speak. Let me talk a little bit about what I'm wearing. Simple shorts, anything will do. I've seen people wear Walmart bathing suits. This shirt from Hook 360, the performance long sleeve shirt, I love it. You can see it's absorbing my sweat out here, and it wicks it away. We're standing in Florida in the summer, so it's kind of hot. Really nice and light and breathable, and it keeps you from chafing also. This is a really good shirt like that. We have the vents on the side, keeps you cool, and if you get it wet, it'll dry really quickly. Here's the new series gaiters that they have. Since it's July 4th week, we went with the flag. Really super breathable. I don't even mind wearing it into stores or anywhere it's dusty or places like that. So really cool, and they're very, very versatile. So if you need, I wear it like this most of the time just to protect from the sun. You can wear it like a headband in the morning. You know, it's nice and up there. You can pull it over the ears. So there's, I think Brett at Hook 360 said there's like 15 different ways in which you could wear this thing, and I believe it. Something so simple is I never leave home without it. So I love these things. So that's it. Hopefully, you know, we went over the basics in packing a pack, and of course there will be future videos on backcountry cooking, setting up the tent, and any other topic that you guys come up with.